Listen, I understand power ranking wise, we're not going to be ranked very high. Okay? Even if we would have beat the Patriots, I still think our ranking for this week would be pretty bad, for being honest. There's not really a situation where we're going to be in a very positive light in any type of ranking, okay? So I get that going into this video. But this is the NFL world, and every news source, every publication, everything loves to put out rankings. You know, how good are teams? How good is this team? How good is that team? Etc. So let's just go ahead and react to this today, and let's see where the NFL world has us ranked. I'm going to guess that it's going to be like all number 30. Alright, so Yahoo Sports. They have us ranked at number 25. Okay. Go ahead and try to explain why the Bengals coming up absolutely empty against the New England Patriots that was a poor last season and expected to be last in the AFC in 2024. Alright, I'm going to play ball with this one. Why should they be higher? Well, first off, we shot ourselves in the foot that game. We gave up 7 points from a drop Mike Gesicki touchdown. Would at least have 3 points on that drive if it wasn't for Tanner Hudson fumbling the ball. We also had Charlie Jones muff a punt, which then gave them an additional 3 points. And then another 3 points was given because Geno Stone went ahead and intercepted a pass that he ended up dropping. And if it wasn't for that, that's 13 of the 16 points. To answer your question. Second part of that answer, I will say that, you know what, a couple years ago, we thought the Seahawks were going to be the worst team in the league. There was rumors when the Seahawks had Geno Smith at quarterback, when he first was quarterback, they were going to be 0-16, 0-17, excuse me. And they ended up not going 0-17, surprisingly enough. They ended up going out there and doing pretty well. What was that record, like 10-7 in the playoffs? So, yeah. There's my answer. Patriots 17-0 season starts here. Let's go, baby! See, now that they don't have Tom Brady, I don't hate them. Well, I dislike Patriots fans, but the Patriots in general, without Bill and without Tom, I don't hate them. ESPN. All right, so now we have some logic here, okay? Oh, they put a whole entire paragraph essay. I kind of like Yahoo Sports because I read at a third grade reading level. ESPN number 14. There weren't a lot of newcomers to choose from in one of the more befuddling Bengals losses in recent memory. But Moss, a veteran who signed in free agency to replace Joe Mixon, scored the only team's touchdown. He had 9 carries, 44 yards on the score. They kept Cincinnati in striking distance, though the first half, OC, let's be honest, Zach Taylor called Moss an all-around... Oh, no, okay, never mind. He actually did then. I thought they were talking about the offense coordinator. Dan Pitcher called Moss an all-around back, and his usage suggested that was the case. He played 65% of the offensive snaps and will continue the key role for the unit that needs to improve going forward. I think we're going to figure out that we might want to go more toward another running back in the foreseeable future. I think Chase Brown just gives us a higher potential of like plays that he can break away and have crazy, yardage on. And we might prefer the upside of that over going with Zach Moss. I'm starting kind of in my mindset to think that, but okay. Sports Illustrated. Oh, wait, no, okay. Number 10, based on Super Bowl odds. Let's not sugarcoat it. Bengals looked awful in their Week 1 loss against the Patriots. T. Higgins did miss the game. People don't talk about that much, or the fact that Chase wasn't 100%. For some reason, people don't like to talk about that. Or the fact that we always start off 0-1 and 0-2. But since he cost himself what should have been an easy win, the Bengals were favored by 8 points in Week 1. Okay, I don't really care about favoring and betting odds and all the other crap. The thing is, we did cost ourselves the game. betting odds aside, it was just the fact that we, again, as I said, we pretty much gave them 13 points pretty much just by shooting ourselves in the foot, which it is what it is. You know, you can't change the past, you can only change the future. Fan-sided, number 20. Okay. What a disastrous way to start the season for the Bengals. Really? You realize last year we played the Browns week 1 and Joe Burrow had 85 yards? He had 100 more this year. I'm just saying. I wouldn't say it's what a disastrous way. There's been worse. This team's been notorious for starting slow. Why is Fanside the first organization to actually post that or talk about that? Yeah. Listen, it is what it is. USA Today, number 14. Sports News, number 14. PFF is number 13. Expert taken. An argument to be made for the Bengals should be ranked lower than 13th after week 1. The Bengals lost in an embarrassing fashion against the Patriots. It really was not embarrassing. Listen, it sucks that we lost, and it is embarrassing, I guess, that we lost, but it wasn't like an embarrassing fashion. Like, did you guys not see the Panthers lose to the Saints? That's embarrassing. Okay, we lost by, in the end, we lost by, 6 points. And it sucks, and we had every opportunity to win that game, and we folded. So it is embarrassing in the fact we folded, but it's not really like an embarrassing loss. Like, when I think of an embarrassing loss, that loss is just a frustrating loss. It's embarrassing because the team we played, but again, you know, you never know how teams are going to do. I don't know. When I see embarrassing, I don't think of that game. When I think embarrassing, I think of last year when we played the Browns, or when we played the Titans, we lost 27-3. 27-3 is embarrassing. Like, you're just getting taken advantage of out there. This game was always in reach. At least always in reach. Last year's game was not in reach. In any circumstance at all. At least this was in reach. And I'd rather lose, I feel like, when a game's more in reach than get blown out. Because when I get blown out, I just feel like, bro, like, this is the worst thing ever. I don't know. It was embarrassing. It was. It just wasn't embarrassing as much as I would say like a blowout was. So Yahoo Sports is the only one who really hates us. No, Fansided. But who even is Fansided? Bro, no one. I don't even know who Fansided is. Stop that. Nobody knows them. Anyway, other than Fansided that nobody knows and Yahoo Sports, we got a pretty fair rap. I think 13-14. Sports Illustrated 10, but this is based on Super Bowl odds. ESPN 14. I think that's a pretty okay. Yeah. After that poor week 1 performance, and that's what I said. I don't think we got. We had a poor performance. Saying words out loud is poor for me. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Who does?